Welcome, good morning to Rise and Shine Yoga. I'm Paul Barr, the owner of Oxford Yoga in downtown Oxford. It's a beautiful spring morning here on Tuesday, and I welcome you back to our regular weekly Rise and Shine Yoga. So as we always do, let us start in a seated position. You can either have your legs crossed or you can have them straight in front of you. Bring your palms together at the center of the heart, close your eyes. And as we always do, we want to set a dedication or an intention for our practice, kind of an offering for our practice. In yoga, we believe in karma, which kind of really means that if you do good things at some point may happen to you. And conversely, if you do a lot of really bad things, which we never want to do, some things bad may happen to you in the future. And so this intention or dedication can be for anything. It can be for a friend, family member, someone who's struggling with an illness, physical, mental, spiritual illness. It can be for yourself. It can also be for the world. The world can always use good karma, as far as I'm concerned. So whatever the intention is for, know that it will get all the benefits of your practice this morning, all the benefits of your hard work. So you're going to get the benefits of your practice, and this intention will get all the benefits of your practice. And we seal in that intention or intentions just by bowing our chin to our chest, sealing it in throughout the practice, knowing we can come back to this intention at any time during our practice. If our mind wanders or our breath struggles or our body just is not cooperating, we can always come back to this intention. And come back up. Let's get that nice breath, nice inhales and exhales through the nose. As we exhale, we're constricting the back of the throat, kind of making a fogging of the mirror sound. Our breath throughout our practice, unless otherwise told, should just be nice and slow and controlled, not rushed. If you find that at any time during the practice you're huffing and puffing or rushing your breath, kind of just take a break and come back to that breath. So we're going to start with some warm-ups. Take your right hand by your left ear. We're just gently going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Not yanking it, just gently directing it toward the right shoulder. Opening up or stretching out the left side of our neck. And release, come back to center. This time take your left hand by your right ear. And we're just going to gently bring the left ear toward the left shoulder. Again, we're not yanking it. We're just gently stretching out this right side of the neck. And release, bring the head back to center. And this time, just bow your chin to chest as we stretch out the back of the neck here. And gently bring your head back up. Take your arms, see if you can bring them behind your back, interlace the fingers. We're just going to gently squeeze the shoulder blades together. Maybe look up to the sky as we open up the front part of our chest. And release your hands. Bring your arms in front of your body. Again, interlace the fingers. This time, press the hands forward as you really round the back, opening up our back. And release. This time take your right hand, just bring it on the side of your hip. We're going to take our left arm, extend it up, and then we're just going to reach it over toward our right side, just stretching out the left side of our abdomen, or it's what's called our obliques. You can press that right hand into the floor if you want to stretch a little more. Gently come back to center. This time take your left hand, bring it by your left hip. This time reach your right arm up and kind of extend it over your right ear as we stretch over to the left. Again, we're stretching out the right side of our abs or obliques. The more you extend the arm and reach, more of a stretch you'll get. And gently come back to center. Take your right hand behind your right hip. Take your left hand, place it on the right knee. And just gently twist over to the right. Sitting up nice and tall, looking over the right shoulder. And gently come back to center. Take your left hand behind your left hip, your right hand onto your left knee, and we're just going to gently twist over to the left. Again, sitting up nice and tall. Your left hand or the hand behind your hip should just be on the fingertips. So we're kind of just using it as a little bit of a balance or kickstand. And gently come back to center. This time interlace the fingers. Just do some wrist circles. Warming up the wrists. And then the other direction. And release and shake it out. That's the end of our first segment of Rise and Shine Yoga. Take a quick break. Maybe grab some water or a towel. And we will see you in the next segment.
Hi, I'm Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Dave Kenny.
Together we host OCTV program Minutes by Minute, where we search for the funny side of local politics.
Among other things, Oxford, where has all the money gone? Do you think we can find humor in that? If it's there, Elgin and I are sure to flush it out. Sometimes you just have to hunt.
Learn more by watching Minutes by Minute on Charter Cable 191 or AT&T Channel 99. We air Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. and again at 10 o'clock p.m. And by the way, you can also find our show on our computer website, occtv.org, and again on YouTube.
Minutes by Minutes, we keep up with the latest local politics. See if you agree with us that there is humor.
OCTV, where your news is closer to home.
Welcome back to our next segment of Rise and Shine Yoga. This time I want you to extend your legs straight out in front of you. Let the feet and the knees open up. Bring your arms down by your side, palms up. Let your back round, let your chin drop, maybe let the eyes close. This is a yin pose. We're just letting gravity pull us into the pose. You should feel a little stretch behind your legs. If you feel any stretch by your tailbone, which we don't want, just come back up. Very slowly come back up. And extend your legs wide. Take your hands behind your hips. Press them up. And just bring your hands on the mat in front of you. The feet and the knees just go where they go. Let the back round, chin drop. Again, you should feel a stretch behind the legs. We don't want to feel it near the tailbone. So. Very gently come back up. This time leaving your right leg extended. Take the sole of the left foot and just gently bring it on the inside of the right thigh. Take your hands behind your hips. Press yourself up. And just gently bring your hands onto the mat in front of the crossed leg. And again, let your back round, chin drop. And slowly come back up. Very gently extend your left leg out wide. And now we're just going to take the right foot, sole of the right foot, bring on the inside of the left thigh. And again, just bring the hands behind the hips, press yourself up. And just gently bring the hands in front of the crossed leg, chin drop. Very slowly come back up. Extend both legs straight in front of you. This time bring the soles of the feet together, but keep them away from your body. Take your hands behind the hips, press yourself up, and then just gently fold forward. The back round, chin drop. Maybe your arms just lie over your legs. Very gently come back up. This time, come to a kneeling position. And if you have a blanket, you can put that in the middle of your mat. If not, that's fine. So we're going to start on our knees. We're just going to do some stretches of the feet and the toes. So we're just going to bring our feet together, and we're just going to sit back on our heels. This stretches the ligaments of the ankles, really stretches out the foot. We don't stay in this stretch too long just because most people don't stretch their feet, so it's a little bit of a discomfort. But over time, you should find it to be a little bit easier as we continue to stretch, or as I say in yoga in general, trying to untangle the muscles so everything flows where it's supposed to go. So. And very slowly come back up to kneeling. This time then get on your tippy toes, bring your feet together. And again, we're just going to sit back on our heels. And this time we're just stretching out those toes, stretching out the bottom of the feet. You might have heard the term plantar fasciitis, which is a common injury among runners or cyclists. And we have a muscle underneath our foot called the plantaris. And so this kind of stretch while helping the toes helps really stretch the foot, taking care of our feet. And very slowly come back up and make your way to a seated position. Take a break. We'll see you in our final segment of Rise and Shine Yoga.
Hi, I'm Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Terry Stiles.
Join Terry and me with the Oxford Weekly News broadcast on our Charter 191 and AT&T Channel 99, Monday through Friday, noon, 6:30, and 11 p.m.
Learn about local news in the Addison Township, Leonard, and Oxford viewing areas. News not usually covered by other stations.
If you don't have Charter or AT&T service, you can still catch our programs on your computer just by going to the website occtv.org and click on Programs. There you will find our programs and many others of local interest.
Watch OCTV where your news is closer to home.
Welcome back to our final segment of Rise and Shine Yoga. So we're going to start lying on our back. Extend the legs straight onto the mat. Keeping your left leg straight, gently bend your right knee, pull it into the chest. Then gently extend your right leg straight. And now bend the left knee, bring that into the chest. Then bring both knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side. Now bend both knees. Bring the soles of the feet flat on the mat. This time take your left ankle, place it on top of the right knee. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our left hand, bring it through the hole between our legs, and then take our right hand, try to wrap it around our right thigh, and just see if you can gently pull your right leg into your chest. You can have the leg bent or you can have it straight. And then gently place your right foot down, then bring your left foot onto the ground. So we'll do the other side. This time take your right ankle, place it on top of the left knee. And again, see if you can take your right hand, slide it through the slot between the legs, take your left hand, see if you can meet your right behind your left leg, and just gently bring your left leg towards the chest. Okay, again, you can have the leg bent or straight. And then release your hands, gently bring the left foot flat on the mat, and take your right ankle, place your right foot down onto the mat. And now I want you to bring your legs kind of out to the side with your knees bent, and see if you can grab the outside of your feet. And we're going to kind of bring our elbows or our knees toward the floor. It's called happy baby pose. If you want, you can rock side to side, maybe massage the back. The more you concentrate on bringing your knees toward the floor, you'll feel a nice stretch in the groin area. The wider you bring your legs out to the side, more of a stretch you'll get as well. And then release, hug the knees into the chest. And then bring your arms out to a T. We're going to let the knees drop gently over to the right. And if it's available, you can pick your head up, take your gaze over the left shoulder, but only if it's available. Also, the higher the knees come up toward the chest, the more of a spinal twist you'll get. So just see how it feels. Gently bring the knees, maybe your gaze back to center. Let the knees drop gently over to the left. Maybe pick your head up, take the gaze over the right shoulder. And again, the higher the knees come up toward the chest, the more of a twist you get. Gently bring your head and gaze and knees back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side. And very gently, just roll over to your favorite side into a fetal position. And very gently make your way back up to a seated position. Palms together at the center of the heart. Close your eyes, bow your chin. Thank you again so much for letting me lead you in another episode of Rise and Shine Yoga. May you have good thoughts, good words, good actions, and we'll see you next week. And we end with Namaste.
At Oakland County Parks and Recreation, we value what you value: family relationships, community connections, good health, environmental stewardship, and economic stability. Oakland County residents and businesses have invested in preserving nearly 7,000 acres of parkland. Since 1966, 13 parks and golf courses have been acquired, maintained, and improved. Oakland County parks and facilities are made possible by millage funds supported by Oakland County residents. For a home valued at $200,000, the homeowner pays less than $25 per year to support the Oakland County parks. With every generation, families create lifelong memories at Oakland County's award-winning parks. From exciting summer escapades and stories around the campfire to brisk fall walks on wooded trails and snowy winter outings, the outdoors beckons year-round. It's time to get up, get out, and get going at the Oakland County parks. Active recreation options abound. Cross-country ski or mountain bike on tree-lined trails. Scale the rock climbing wall. Get your kicks with soccer at several sports fields. Row or paddle a boat on 4 picturesque inland lakes. It's an easy journey. Most parks are just a short drive away. A quick tip: all our parks and golf courses end in Oaks. To find your favorite, just go to destinationoakland.com.
Hi, I'm Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Dave Kenny.
Together we host OCTV program Minutes by Minute, where we search for the funny side of local politics.
Among other things, Oxford, where has all the money gone? Do you think we can find humor in that? If it's there, Elgin and I are sure to flush it out. Sometimes you just have to hunt.
Learn more by watching Minutes by Minute on Charter Cable 191 or AT&T Channel 99. We air Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. and again at 10 o'clock p.m. And by the way, you can also find our show on our computer website, occtv.org, and again on YouTube.
Minutes by Minutes, we keep up with the latest local politics. See if you agree with us that there is humor.
OCTV, where your news is closer to home.
You're watching OCTV, Oxford Community Television, serving Oxford, Addison Township, and the village of Leonard.